It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome to the beginning of season number 3 in our Relegation Regen Rebuild series with Atletico Madrid. Now, this is the season we need to make a push for promotion in this one. We need to, we've got lads that are up and about. We're probably on par with a lot of the teams here now. I think we can hopefully find some goals this season, push on and really push for promotion. But let's jump into it first and foremost and check out what the board's objectives are for this season. Okay, taking a look at the board objectives, our manager rating at the moment is 66. We'll have to turn that around pretty quickly, but they want us to sign at least 3 players younger than 20. That should be pretty simple, and sign 2 players with the potential over 75 to youth squad and increase their overall by at least 10 points. We'll have to keep an eye on that because if we do need the manager rating, we'll have to get a couple of those lads in and get some heavy training. Brand exposure, they want us to gain 12 million euros in shirt sales, so we're going to have to win some games. No continental success. Domestically, finished mid-table, so that's reasonable once again. Reached the round of 32 of the Copa de España, and obviously the long-term reached the top flight within 4 seasons. We've got 2 seasons left for that. Financially is low. We've got 1 more season to increase the club's worth by 20%. Let's hope that we can finish that one off. Now, budget-wise, we've got about 40 million, 250 in wages. Obviously, we can purchase 3 free agents here at the start after we let Nedelev go. But I do want to maybe keep a spot available come January. That transfer window does become available to us, and we can go out and sign some regens from other teams if we want to. But in saying that, we will need to get rid of one of our current regens. So in Season 3, the maximum amount of regens we're allowed on our list is 6. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. Obviously, we could transfer Ramirez, Picarini, or Andy NG if we needed to, but we can go and sign 3 free agents right off the bat here. So we will have a look at those very, very soon. Okay, we do need to set up our personal trainers for this first month of action, maybe even the first 2 months, depending how long this first episode goes. But let's jump into it. We've got Silas Engler, who wants Russo's stamina trained. Gaming with Eric also wants Russo trained, this time on defending endurance. That is a very good call. Next we have Robin, who wants Rios's stamina trained. Good call that. Seth Collins wants Villalba trained on dribble possession. And finally, it's Benno, who wants Rias on attacking scenarios. Let's see if we can create a Harvey Hall. Well, maybe not. Well, you never know. He's got some pretty interesting stats already, but we'll get him training on attacking scenarios. And that is our training setup. Let's hit that simulate button. They probably won't increase here on the first round, but Russo needs to work on the defense, and then that's coming up there already. Okay, we've got the preseason tournaments, of course, and just really a chance for some of the young lads to get an opportunity here, play the team into some form to start the season off. We're not really too concerned with money at this stage, so yeah, let's just try one of the easier ones just to try and get some form for the team. Well, we'll start the preseason off with sending the reserves out here against Alpen, and it's a 3-2 victory. Picarini, Rayner, and Cardenas with goals, and trying to play these lads into some form for the upcoming season. Take on Parma in the second game of this preseason tournament. The first team rolls out. It's a 1-0 victory. Sancho Gallardo with the goal. Well, it is the final scout report here in Spain before we send the scouts out once again. Nieto looked okay, but I didn't really want to sign him. Unfortunately, he had a low valuation. And really only looking for key talent here at the moment because there's not a lot of room to play with these lads that we've got already. Xavi Chavez, definitely not signing him just for his name. Juan Aguilar looks okay. A valuation of only 70 grand though. 42 to 52, 74 to 94 potential. 6'1" striker. Definitely someone that I would normally bring in, and I think I'm going to put him into the academy just to keep an eye on him and see if he grows quickly enough. If not, he might not make the cut. Okay, we are here in the Netherlands. A few lads have been picked up by clubs around the world, and it didn't really bring back a lot of top talent. Thijsback has gone off to Bologna. De Groot is there as well. Hendricks looked okay, but Joshua Hendricks is the man we will sign into the academy. 52 to 68, 79 to 94, 220 evaluation. I'm hoping for a central midfielder, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Let's get him in the academy. And we are, of course, here in the final month of Bolivia. Definitely, Saavedra looked okay, but not something that I wanted to bring into this team. Same with Tito Jara, only 5'6", and just didn't really look like something that I wanted to sign into this team. So this is going to end our time here in Bolivia. Okay, it's time to send our scouts out again for the start here of season number 3. The first one we've got here is from Larry Akinsikyu, who wanted Spain for technically gifted. Next up, we have Bobby Hopkins, who wants Scotland for any. And finally, we have Islam Terha, who wants Egypt for a winger. Let's find the next Mo Salah. Now, the interesting thing here is African nations are available to play for Spanish teams. There's some sort of treaty sort of thing there going, so they instantly can play for Spain. They don't come under any of the weird categories. So there's something else there that we can think about when we are looking for scouting countries. Make sure you're giving me some new countries down below in this episode. Well, as we're already through to the next round, we send the thirds out here against Cremona. Magellan getting his debut between the sticks and Quiroga getting a start on the wing there. And it becomes a 1-1 draw. Semi-final time, and we're taking on Malmo. We send the first out. Aguado gets himself a yellow card. It's a 2-2 game, Gallardo with 2, but we lose 4-3 on penalties. All right, let's have a look at our current youth academy, see if we can clean out any of these lads. We've got Nicholas Evans, 89-94, coming along nicely. Fustos Barrios, 85-94, 62 overall centre forward from Bolivia. Juan Aguilia, we've just brought him in. He's only at 47 overall. It's really low, 75-93 potential. We'll hold him in the academy. Francesco Rotella, 86-92, 59 overall, 6'3" left back. Samu Raikkonen, 83-93, 6'4" right back. Definitely could come in and play a role at 57 overall. We'll monitor his progress. Maxim Vanderbroek, 61 overall, 91-94 potential. And as I said all through last season, I'm reluctant to bring in youth academy players just yet until we can actually give them some game time. Galanio is 86-92, left back at 15 years of age. Ossian Latonen is 84-94 striker from Finland, physically strong at 5'10". We've got Tesaric, who's a 6'4" goalkeeper, and yep, see you later. Yahoda, 79-93. High hopes for this lad. 6'4", 52 reactions at this stage. Tapio Salo, 89-94, left back, 6'1", defensive minded, never the best. You need to allow them to grow a lot by themselves. Joshua Hendricks, we've just brought in, at 79-94 playmaker, so he needs some growth. And David Ibanez is 85-91, 6'2", centre back, physically strong. So the academy is looking okay. I'm not going to sign any players until they ask to be called up at this stage. We've also got a training injury. Julio Quiroga has broken something at training already, so still only a pre-season game for him, and now he will be missing for 5 weeks. We've got high hopes for the lad, but yeah, he's going to be on the sidelines now. Well, we got our first scout report back again here from Spain for technically gifted. Estrada and Fernandez are looking okay. The rest is pretty rubbish, so we'll move on. Our first report is back from Scotland, and some lads here just to keep an eye on. Ben Robertson, probably the pick of the crop, but no signings at this stage. And we are, of course, here in Egypt looking for a winger, but it's brought us back nothing so far. Okay, so mid-table obscurity for Atletico Madrid. Predicted finish of 13th. The key player, apparently, is Luciano Arnos. Clinging to the greasy ladder runs in order to remain at mid-table this season should be within the talents of Atletico Madrid. Nothing can be taken for granted in this league, however, and according to one of the team's key defenders, it will be up to the forwards to set the tone for the campaign ahead by scoring as many goals as possible. Rodolfo Gallardo said, "We have some terrific forwards at this club, and I'm sure players like Luciano Arnos will get us on the right track from the start of the season. The contribution of the midfield will also be crucial, with Ruben Cardenas in particular expected to prevent as many of the opposition chances as he creates for his own side going forward. Fans have high hopes for youngster Jose Manuel, as he may well be an influence before the season ends." Well, Jose Manuel is our captain for the season, winning the Regenera there in season number 2, so he will have to lead this team from the front. But let's check in with Pierre Rocher and what's going on in the world and the Media Watch.
Media Watch with Pierre Rocher.
Today on the Media Watch, it's Plugpin 88, a regular performer here, and coming in with some red-hot messages. Apparently, Arnos has been misfiring all season, but after being forced to train in his slippers last week, he finally found the back of the net. It's not the first radical training method imposed by Mancini. After last season, he made Lovato train blindfolded, and Amaral had been taking dancing lessons to improve his footwork. Well, Mancini trying everything he can to get Atletico up and about. Let's see how we can do here in season number 3. And we also have a message in here from the virtual duck. Prado came out firing at Aguado and Arnos talking to Madrid TV. He said, "They are not at my level. I can run out and embarrass the defence within 10 minutes, but Aguado and Arnos struggle to pull a goal out of 90 minutes on the pitch. Why Mancini starts them over me? I cannot tell you." Mancini did decline to comment, but, well, if Prado does come on and make an impact, well then, he's definitely knocking on the door. We'll have to wait and see what happens here in season number 3. Thanks very much for your time on the Media Watch. We'll have more messages for you very, very soon.
Alright folks, here we go. It's the opening game of the season. Atletico Madrid at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium hosting Granada, and we're looking to get things underway here nice and early. Mancini has got these boys on a big pre-season, and hopefully the team that he has picked here today is our starting 11 that can go forward and try and win a few extra games this season. We were the best defensive team last year. Lovato won the Golden Glove somehow, but we just really lacked that venom to go in and finish off teams. And even in winning positions, we tended to give it up a little bit too easily. So player debut here for Granada. They've brought in Elton from Brazil. Okay, fair enough. We don't care about him. All we care about is what Atletico are going to do this season. We need to be pushing for a high table finish, maybe make the playoffs and push for promotion. We can't sit down here for another couple of seasons. So here's how we start off. We're going with Lovato between the 6, Bello at right back, Amaral and Rios in the centre back roles, Gallardo at left back, Manuel the captain partners up with Russo once again, Cardenas on the left, Sergio Alvarez in the cam role, Gallardo on the right, and Arnos has been picked ahead of Aguado to start up front for the start of the season. We'll see how he goes early. And if he can get a few goals, he'll hold on to that position. But you know Aguado won't be happy with riding the pine. So he'll be looking to get into action early. So let's get into this game. Opening game of the season. It's Atletico Madrid hosting Granada. Oh, Cardenas flying through. Oh, good save by Rui Silva. Well, there we go. Conceding early. 19 minutes it's taken, and Granada have started their season off well. We're trying to hold the space, but our defence has fallen apart here early. And let's hope that's not a sign of things to come. I was just trying to work it around and block the space, but it didn't matter. They had some clinical passing, and they found a small opening, gets past Gallardo, into the back of the net, past Lovato, and it is 1-0 in favour of Granada. Oh, Granada play through again, and Lovato makes the save. Amaral has to clear. Arnos just lacking a little bit of service at the moment. Alvarez plays this one off. Arnos plays it off. Sergio Alvarez cuts back inside. Still comes Sergio. Can he finish this one? Sergio Alvarez gets in! 1-1! And this is why I'm playing in front of Reina. He's got a little bit better ball control, a little bit better agility, and I think they're on equal rating at the moment. Sergio Alvarez gets our opening goal of this season. We're back in it after 35 minutes. Dodged and weaved his way through the traffic, found the edge of the box and puts it past the keeper. It's 1-1. Get in there, my son. Hasn't got a cross. Inside, Alvarez just tries to tap it home. Probably should have gone the bicycle. Russo plays this one forward. Jose Manuel looks for the run. Closing in on the halftime whistle, but it's Cardenas on a push. Fights his way forward. Arnos! Come on, son! Get in! Yeah! Luciano Arnos opens his account for the season, follows up some good work. A lovely ball through there from Cardenas. See the run? Arnos worked the keeper and had the ability to get in, follow it up. It's 2-1. Gets in. And Arnos opens his account. A little header. Gets in. Well, there is the halftime whistle. A good fight back, good resurgence from Atletico. It's 2-1. Sancho got the steal, and he'll get the ball back here. Feed it into the middle. Wanted Cardenas. He fights for it, but picked off Jose Manuel with a decent challenge. He's the new captain and leading from the front. Gallardo to Cardenas, plays it forward. Here's Sergio Alvarez, lay this one off. Here's Russo. What's he going to do with it? Lays it out wide here for Bello. Trying out at right back. Moves his way forward, slips it off here for Gallardo. He'll come back inside and then try and bring it forward here. Arnos gets the touch. He lays it off. Wanted Russo coming through, but picked off. Good work from Jose Manuel. Sergio Alvarez lays this one off. Here's Cardenas. Cuts back. Where's the cross? Into the back post. Oh, good work there from the defence. And I think that's a corner for Atletico. It is. It will be Russo to deliver this one in. Puts it inside. Looks for Rios. Who's put it wide. Or did it take a touch? It did. It's another corner. Russo whips inside, looks for Rios this time. It's up in dispute, punched out by the keeper. Sancho Gallardo lays this one off. Jose Manuel! Oh my days! How has he missed? I thought that was a certain goal. He has absolutely gone for it. Oh, it swung away. Look at the curve on it. Very lucky not to score. Works his way through the midfield, gets the run here from Sergio Alvarez, plays it forward here. Arnos takes the strike. Don't get him on his right foot. We know we have to shoot with the left. We'll play it back off now. Sergio. He sets something up. Waits for the run. It gets picked off himself. Held the ball for too long. Jose Manuel plugs the hole. Here's Gallardo. Cardenas lays this one forward. Here is Sergio. Sergio Alvarez cuts back, brings the crossover, and Sancho Gallardo chips in with number 3. Atletico Madrid have found some touch. Sancho with his first of this season, and Sergio Alvarez is lining it up here at the Wanda Metropolitano. What a cross! And Sancho even just goes, fuck it, I'm going to put it in off the keeper just to rub salt into the wound. It's 3-1. Gets in. All 3 changes. Picarini, Gasparoni and Diaz check in for Russo, Cardenas and Bello. Freshen up this team. 14 minutes to go. At 3-1 up, we've just got to defend. Oh, Gasparoni, brilliant defending from the winger. Gets back and then takes off. Oh my days, look at the pace of Gasparoni. Fresh legs. Absolutely. Ball rolls his way through. Has he got Arnos on side? Arnos! Oh, great save, but he was offside. Great move from Gasparoni. Play it inside. Amaral is there. Picarini needs to get in and make a challenge here. They come out wide. Gasparoni in the way. Oh, 3-2. They get one back. Well, absolutely sliced through us like a hot knife in butter there. Probably put down to Jose Manuel with a bit of a brain fade. Just needed to clear it out. They get a second. And that makes it 3-2 on the day. 5 goals in the opening game of the season. Well, you've got your money's worth here, that's for sure. There's Sergio Alvarez to control it. And there is the whistle. A good start at least. It is 3 points on the board for Atletico Madrid. Well, 11 shots to 5. We're a lot more adventurous already this season. Taking a look at the performances. Sergio Alvarez with a goal and an assist, a 9.3. Arnos there with a goal and assist and a 9.1. Cardenas with an assist and a 9.1. Everyone just did what they needed to do today. So look through the ratings, look through the statistics, and get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. And that is towards the region era for season number 3. Okay, well, there won't be any more games in this episode. I want to give you guys at home the opportunity to pick the 3 free agents that we can sign. So have a look through all of these players as we go through the list. Make sure you write a comment on who you think we should sign. Just pick one. If you see someone that you like already in the comments, can you give that a thumbs up? Because I'm probably going to rate this one on their most thumbs up to make the 3 signings that you feel should be in this squad. So what we'll do is we'll look through this. I'll go in and show you how our current team is looking, and maybe you can make an executive decision on who you think will come in and help out this team. All right, so we've got a right back here in Luca Cremonesi. 59 overall. We'll take a look at his attributes. He's got low medium work rate, 6'2". Some good physicals there with acceleration and stamina. We can obviously train up his attributes if required. If you think he is a fit for this Atletico team, make sure you're writing his name in the comments. Next we move on to a South African lad here in Bernard Malaluke. 3-star, 3-star, 6 foot tall, low medium work rates. 6 foot, you know, physicals aren't the best, 57 overall, but obviously a free agent option. We have a right midfielder here, Michael Ortega, 2-star, 3-star, 5'7" high, attacking work rate on the right hand side. If you think he will fit into this team at 60 overall, write that one downstairs in the comment section. We've got a striker here in Khalid Benchaki. 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, 5'10", medium low work rates, 58 overall. Some good physical attributes there. And not bad ball control, 19 years of age. It could be an option. Next we have Rafael Palumbo, 5'8" striker from Italy. 2-star. Once again, good physical attributes, some good dribbling. Finishing's not the best, but obviously we can train that. Next we have Güney Yildiz, Turkish by the looks of that flag, if I'm correct. 3-star, 3-star, low work rates, left-footed, good physicals once again, decent dribbling. We have a goalkeeper here in Miguel Edison Soares de Santos, 6'3", and 67 reactions, which isn't too bad. Decent goalkeeping attributes, of course, but just remember that we can only sign 3 regens or free agents this season, having 6 in total, and at least until January. Next we have a left back here in Pedro Rochedo Paulinho. High work rates, 2-star, 2-star. Good physical attributes, which is generally what I look for in free agents because they're the hardest things to train. So if you think he fits the team, get him in the comments. Next we have a central defensive midfielder, Shafik Sarr from France. High-low work rates, 2-star, 3-star, 5'7". Beast mode there physically by the looks of things, 76 strength. And his technicals aren't too bad. Probably just his defensive work rate and 5'7" that will let him down as a central defensive midfielder. But could play him in centre mid as a backup. Next we have Alex Embleton, 5'11" from England. 2-star, 3-star, high work rates. Some decent physical stats, good aggression, good reactions, good ball control, 68 overall. Could be an option here. If you want him into the team, get that down in the comments section. Next we have Danny Douglas from Scotland. 3-star, 3-star, 5'9", medium work rate, some okay physical attributes. And yeah, could probably come in and help this team out. Next we have a central attacking midfielder from Brazil in Gustavo Rafael Padrenda Mendes. That is a mouthful and a half. 2-star, 3-star, 5'9", medium at low work rates, and the physicals and technicals aren't too shabby. Now, I've got a whole heap of lads here that I've gone out and looked for free, for regens in that for the upcoming January section. So we can't sign these lads yet. I don't want to see these names in the comment, but I just thought I would give you a look. So I think this might be the Pepe regen, 6'2", 76 overall. Ricardo Jorge Pinto Trabulu. Look at those stats. I mean, once we are allowed to sign a couple of players, definitely someone we would want to keep an eye on at 6'2". We've got a striker here, which I think is the Eto regen. 5-star skill moves and a shit weak foot. 5'10", absolute pace for days at 19 years of age. Some okay technicals, working on his finishing, and he is a team player. Oh, that is very nice. Oh, nana. Next we have Scargiglia. 5-star weak foot for a goalkeeper is always good. I'm not sure. I was looking for the Buffon regen. I don't think this is it. But generally a 5-star weak foot for a goalkeeper is pretty hilarious. We've got another Portuguese centre back here, so I'm not sure if this is Pepe as well. 6'2", high medium work rate, some okay physicals as well. 19 years of age, and high attacking work rate is probably a little bit weird. Then we have Ugello, or Uguello, Gianmanco Uguello. I think this is the Barzagli regen. Low work rates, 5'11", but obviously decent physicals. We've also got Carlos Daniel Roca Junque, or how do you say that last name? I don't know, but this is the David Villa regen, I'm pretty sure. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 6'2", medium at low work rates, physical beast, and well, could be an option come January if he is available. Luis Prieto Odenda is 72 overall. I was looking for the Casillas regen. I'm not sure if that is him. Next we have Alejandro Maqualanes. He is at Derry City. He might have been a free agent at one stage. Maybe that's why he is there on the list. Adam Nilsson, Daniel Guamirez Biller, 2-star, 4-star, 5'11", low medium, good physical, right back. Maybe the Danny Alves regen, possibly. We next have Josh Henry. This is a centre-back from England. I think he might have been on the free agency list, and looks like he's been picked up here by Rangers. That's not too bad. Francesco Coppola, Coppola. Yeah, okay. I think this is the Buffon regen. 4-star weak foot, 67 reactions, and some decent stuff going on there at Napoli. Then we have Sebastian Lebeau. Is 4-star, 1-star weak foot. I think this is the Ribery regen. You can tell there from the physical attributes that you'd feel that he would be pacey. Next we have Anderson Jamie de Jesus Santos. 2-star, 4-star, 5'11", medium. And that is all of the lads that I've managed to pick up regen-wise. Ibrahimovic is still playing and the like, so Petr Cech still playing. So, yeah, anyway, the real one is here. And looking at these free agent players, are any of these lads worth coming in? Let me know in the comment section. Get those thumbs up cranking, and we'll pull in 3 at the start of this season, and then we'll see how we go in January, whether we put Ramirez and Picarini up for transfer to bring in some big name regens. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to run really quickly here through the squad list because I need you to have a look here. Have a look at where we're probably weak in our squad so you can help pick those free agents. And also personal training. Let me know in the comment section on who we should be training up for this team. Really concentrate on the first 11 at this stage. We do need to strengthen that up. So we've got Lovato 74 at 1, Ramirez. We could use him as trade bait. And Magellan coming through at 63 at 1, an exciting prospect. We've only got the one right back at the moment in Rodriguez, who I've been playing Bello at right back anyway, who was up to a 66, Amaral 69, Rivero's up 1 for a 58, Andy NG is a 55, Rios 71 up 1, Gallardo 68 up 1, Diaz 61, Castillo 59, so a lot of left backs there. Jose Manuel, the only central defensive midfield that's recognised, 68 up 1, right midfield, Granero's up 1, Lopez up 1 to a 68, Romero 59, Silva 61, Russo's a 73 up 2, Picarini 61 up 1, Garcia 58. A lot of contracts we're going to have to sort out before the end of the season as well. So maybe let me know on who should be letting their contracts run out and who definitely needs to be re-signed. Villalba's a 68 up 2, Lopez 64 up 1, Arena 68, Alvarez 68 up 1, Castaneda 64 up 1, Duarte 64, Aguado 75 up 1, Arnold 76 up 1, Prado 63 up 1 at Quiroga. 8 days he'll be back, 67 up 2. Gasparoni's a 70 up 1. Cardenas is 70 up 1. Gallardo 73 up 1. And that's our squad. So personal training, and let me know which free agents and scouting countries, everything. It's the start of a new season. And just fill that comment section with shit. All right, we will start player upgrades again for another season. We've got a couple of players at this stage to bring in through the academy and obviously free agents. So let's get these upgrades going. We'll start with Quiroga. He's got some high potential. Currently injured. We haven't seen him in action yet, but he has got a very magnificent haircut going on there. So if you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, the numbers that are available are popping up on the screen. So make sure you choose one of those free numbers, and we'll get him, the one with the most thumbs up wins, and then we'll get that happening in a future episode for you at home. So that is a decent way to start the season, getting off with 3 points, and we sit in 3rd position. Just the one game there purely because I want to give you guys at home the opportunity to pick those free agents. If I'd gone on further, we would have played the next game, transfer window would have been shut, and obviously you can still sign the free agents, but it just doesn't quite feel right, does it? But hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you're ready for a big season number 3. Shit, we scored 3 goals. I think we probably scored 3 goals all season last year, but yep, that is a good start. Good to see Arnos and Gallardo on the board early, and hopefully it is a big season here for Atletico Madrid. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to a big series. Subscribe if you're new around here. Bell notifications. Follow me on Twitter. All that good stuff so you don't miss when this series goes live, and we will see you in the next video. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.